Alright, welcome back everybody to some Final Fantasy XVI. I know I said we were probably going to do some Wednesday, but I had a pretty big headache after work, so I took the day off. So because of that, we had an extra stream yesterday for Final Fantasy XIV doing the new Another Rock-On dungeon. That will be a new reoccurring every Thursday. So we're gonna get back into 16 because I got super hyped after that major Titan battle. So for those who weren't here, last we fought Kupka again, but he ate like the ether of the crystal and became this huge being, right? And so we had to basically fight this giant, like, rock monstrosity thing. But we ended up killing it, and in a fun twist of events, the Waluders were watching us, the king as well as the prince. What they want, I don't really know, but back to it! So we're gonna clean up a few things here. There is quite a few hunts, and I would like to do at least these easier ones, this B one and this C one. Just off the sickle, the road that leads from Dalmil to the Jaw lies a dead-end canyon into which travelers moving at night are wont to stray, providing a constant supply of sustenance for a feline most foul. With the daytime desert heat ever its own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystal on the lightning of lamps. Only the monster's demise might save them. The road that leads from Dalimilt to the Jaw, a dead-end canyon. Alright, let's... Lokimo. To the Jaw. Dead End Canyon. Maybe he means up there. Huh. Oh, here it is. The Jaw. Dead End Canyon. Must be here somewhere.
Let's go.
Is this build optimal for fighting a boss type creature? Nah, not really. Actually, let's see. What gear do we have on? Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not optimal, but I don't really care. I want to get more practice with this aerial idea. Oh! I think that's an A rank. Oh, well, I didn't mean to fight this guy, but we'll see how this goes.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over. Want some more?
I disagree.
Let's try.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's 5 levels above us, right? Like... I know I saw him in the road and I was like, is that just an NPC? And then I realized it looked like the A rank. I was like, oh, that might be the A rank. Oh my gosh. What a bumbling idiot I am. So we don't want ignition. No matter what I say. So we want... That's what we want. Yeah, we're almost never gonna want that. We want this. Yeah, I will fight you later. After I understand your attack pattern a little bit, or maybe I'm a little higher level. Okay, it says it's near the jaw at a dead-end canyon, so maybe over there? Let's keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume it's down here. Like, down there?
This might take a while.
Oh, bye. Bye! We did not come for you. Oh. Hello. Hello, little friends. We are not looking for you. Maybe over here? Here we are. Ooh. Okay. Grim Alkin.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. Stay down!
Well, good thing we kept the AoE. Think it'll be helpful. Let's go. $6,000. Jeez. Ooh, a hide used in crafting. Let's go.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
I mean, yeah, we used a lot less of our stuff. Alright, so there is a quest here. And you know how we feel about quests. We love those. So we're gonna go back to Dolomel, see what's going on.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be drugs.
Ooh, the bread guy.
And without so much as a bar, you'll leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned.
Oh,
I'd
well,
go
that's
and
not
look for
good.
him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Yes, sir.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. And that's where I'll start.
Drake's Fang. I hate to tell you, friend, Drake's Fang's kind of gonzo. I destroyed it. Well, we'll see. Can I get by the
Come on.
the hunt mark?
Faster.
Can I go around him? Yeah, we'll go around him. Hmm. I see a lot of bugs. Oh, is that him?
You deserve a rest.
Hey, let's look. Let's look at the time lore. I always forget. After losing his hands into Goliath's blade in the crypt of Rosala Castle. Of course, yeah, we just, lopped off his hands. No problem. Easy. Clive followed after storming Kupka's stronghold in the heart of Drake's Fang to finish him once and for all. Duel that ensued, first with Titan, then with something even more terrible. Led not only to Kupka's long-awaiting demise, but to that of his nation's mother, Crisco. The greed of one man. Leader of the Hideaway and dominant Warden of Thunder, his plan to create a world where bears and dominants could die on their own terms meant destroying the Mother Crystals, an act of blasphemy that would see him forever denounced as an outlaw. It was during this mission to fell Drake's head in 873 that Sidilufius Telmon lost his life to a beast from the beyond, passing the title Sid the Outlaw onto his protege Clive. A nation formed, the Dhalmekian Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm. It has its capital at Rondelay. Having lost both Drake's Fang and the mighty Titan, the political situation in Dhalmekia has deteriorated drastically. Government scrambling to withdraw their troops and the ill-starred siege of the Crystalline Dominion that they might be redeployed to quell the unfolding chaos at home. Mid! Daughter of Sid and student of engineering at the University of Convar, from a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father, and an even greater aptitude. She is as well versed in the secret of modern and fallen technology as any soldier in the Twins. Means to put that knowledge to use in the service of the Hideaway. Nice. Hey, what you doing, buddy? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am.
Just like me.
The only thing
Ha!
that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's
Did
gone.
you?
She's never coming back.
That's true. I
What am
just
supposed
I
to
killed
do?
her.
I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Any day, sir. I don't know what I did, but any
Wait.
day, sir.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Nope. Guess not.
My carpets have
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice, though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master,
Dang.
it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
I don't know. I told him to get straightened around. Okay, so there's a certain what is it?
Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you
Use the good salt. So there's a certain, good song I'm looking for. So let's see if this is it.
Good day, my lord.
Lightning Rod. That's so good, actually.
My thanks.
Screw it. We'll get
Fare
it.
you well.
no intent.
And that's it. That's all the stuff here, so.
It's gone.
Back to the hideaway. I want to see what song this is.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own mouth.
That's true, he is dead.
Thanks to Sid.
Thank you, Clive. Not just from me, but from Kenneth.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I wanted something different. There we go. Remind me of Sid in the hideaway. Good memories.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border post. No surprises there.
How may I help you today, Clive?
You'll give me this
Is everything
stuff.
we've received and everything promised? Come again. I may have
So
more
close.
for you.
All right, we're gonna hit one more hunt then, and then we'll do some story. I want that. I want that AP. So we'll hit this one. What is it? A hill to die on. Among the Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders but of the curse breakers who risk life and limb for every trip through the Velcroy. I feel like we tried to find this guy before, and we had a rough time. Let's see. It says... reports around of caravans being crushed with black gold or strength. With every trip through Velcroy. Huh. Let's look. No, open world map. So, I'm assuming it has to be here? The Velcroy. The Velcroy Desert. So it's this desert, but where in this desert is the question. I just remember that we, like, walked all over, and I don't want to waste everybody's time again. It has to be here somewhere. It has to be somewhere in here. I think we'll check up there and work our way down. I was just trying to figure out where to start. And don't you guys worry, we will get story. I think stream will go a little bit later today, because it is the weekend, woohoo. And I do not work tomorrow, so we'll go a little bit later. Alright, guys.
Preying on the trade caravans. You've picked the wrong target.
Okay. I don't know if this is a mission, but we're gonna kill him. Okay. Where you going, buddies? Where you going, huh? Where you going? Yeah, don't come back. And don't come back. Alright, I wanna move some stuff around. Let's reset this ability. Yes. Reset this ability. Yes. Reset this ability. We don't need that. Yes. I want Rook's Gambit. I actually want to try Final, the like full Rook's Gambit. Oh no, we need. Fuck. I want to try Final Rook's Gambit, but I don't think we can. Yeah, because I need Lightning Rod. Yeah. That's fine. This is all fine, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Lunge, down thrust. Yeah, this all looks good. Alright, so we're gonna do Rook's Gambit with Gouge. And we're gonna keep I want to keep Flames of Rebirth, but I almost think we can't keep it with this build. You know, I'm going to say this, and this is probably going to be a hot take. We don't really need Titan with this build I'm going to try, so we'll try it. I'm going to try it. We'll see how it works. We still have the block, right? Well, we have 2 blocks now, but... Or we have 1 block and 1 counter, so... Oh my gosh, nearby map, please. Okay, we're almost there. This way. I do think, though, that...
Alright.
Actually, maybe the Titan would be more fun. Do we do it? How much damage does that do? How much damage does this do? Oh, never mind. We want that. Here, let's try this. This is gonna look weird, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this and put all the points into this. Oh, you serious? I really do want that. I really want the second point. We're only gonna do 1 point in this then. Oh my gosh. Alright, fine. We will put no points in Phoenix Shift, and we will put the points here. Unfortunate. We literally need 4. Wait, we need 5 more points. Let's just fight some enemies. Wait. Like, let's just... Torgal. Neo, thank you.
It's over.
See, and there we go. And now we have enough points to do both. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, this is gonna be the new build. If this works, this is gonna be my new favorite build. Wait, did I put Lightning Rod in the right place? I didn't. Oh, that would have been so bad. That would have been so bad. We just got it, and I forget to put on Earthen Fury and Lightning Rod in the same place. That would have been bad. Alrighty. That's kind of cool. There's like haptic. Oh, I bet this is it.
You deserve a rest.
Let's go. Very good, very good. Look at the turtle. Oh, that's so much gold. Alright. Here we go, guys. Here we go. This guy's gonna be rough, I think.
Well, Clive. It looks like
Oh.
you need bigger sword.
Actually, I think I have the wrong... stuff on. Man, I might just run out real quick. Please leave me alone, sir. Yeah, we still have upheaval damage. Lightning rod. Lightning rod. Here we are. That's the build. Now we go back. What a moron I am sometimes. Hello, sir. I'm ready now. Oh my gosh, okay. So when he hits you hard. Well, that's unfortunate.
Farewell.
There we go. Very well. Nice, nice. I got destroyed by its water cannon once or twice, but I think it went well in the end. Let's go.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Alright, Clive. Alrighty, I promised that I would do it, but I lied. We have one more quest. I want to do that quest. We'll go in, get our reward, and then we will continue story! Oh.
Good day to you.
Good day. Oh, that's right, I'm Sid now. I'm still Sid, I keep forgetting.
What can I interest you in today?
I think I already have that one.
Good day.
Here he is. Hello, Quentin.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with. There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched.
They might be.
It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous.
True.
Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
No.
Of course.
Excellent.
We'll go.
You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
Okay.
All right. I will.
We will do that.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
Right. Thanks anyway.
Okay. That was not helpful. Unfortunate.
The crystals we get from the tailor all...
Can I go through here and go this way? Like this?
Ready those 3 barrels round the front. Ready to go on the caravan
Can. Think they're above me? Yeah, they're above me. Alright. This is not the way. So what do we do in that point? Laziness. Fast travel. Let's go. See, this is why I have no money in Final Fantasy XIV, because I'm lazy and I just fast travel everywhere.
It's not just the crystals.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Alright.
Seems
Well, we know where we
Pass is our
do.
best bet then. What do you say, Torgal?
Off we go.
Shall we go and investigate?
Let's go, Torgal.
Let's go. Faster! You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Black Shields.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing?
Good question.
Or Quentin?
That took longer than normal. Hopefully everything's alright. Okay,
Good day
everything's
to you.
good. Whew.
The crystals we get from the temple.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some Black Shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Good questions.
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless.
Wow.
And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately.
Jeez.
His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever.
Oh my
I lost
gosh.
everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Uh-oh. Revenge is a cruel mistress.
I'm not going to change his mind.
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us before we can strike at him. There is no time to lose. The final stage of our plan must be put into motion.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Very interesting. kind of cool that we got to hear the backstory. It's true, he is dead. I did kill him. Here we go!
Welcome
Give
to
me
the
those
Patron's Whisper.
points. Nom 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 nom
Come
nom
to claim
nom.
your just desserts.
Nom 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 nom
Here you
nom.
are.
Let's go. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all.
Come again. I may have more for you.
I want to see if we can go all the way with... No. It'd have to be insanely more. I wonder how much it is to master... Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay. We'll just put it back the way we had it. We can upgrade something else, though. Oh, it took it off. You butt munch. Actually, for right now, we can do this. Alright, on to the story, folks. We're gonna go talk to Mid. It's gonna be a little bit of a sad one, I think.
Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts mecking. The sack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a
Helm
slow
over the top
time.
that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Good thing you don't need to, Clive.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been
Off limits, that means you.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Good question.
It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Good point.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Oh, I can choose. Interesting. An option. Give, me brother, give.
You're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
Good question.
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Jeez. Okay. So we're going south of the desert. Oh, the southern Valkyrie Desert. Perfect.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Here's Gav. I like how I jumped at the end.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Yo, we love the fetch quests.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Where's the rest of it? Oh, I guess not there. Up here? Oh, okay, there's some. Two more? Oh, there's some more. Okay, we found the last two. Nice. I just didn't go far enough.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Oh no.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
What a heart-to-heart.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Let's go, Torgal. Off we go.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
He's gonna be like, no, you moron.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Yo, we letting off steam one. Oh my gosh, what a meme.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give
Yep.
us a shout if you need anything.
Yes, sir. I just remembered. I want my upheaval and my... Where is it? No. Yeah, that's what I want. Alrighty.
He cracked the crystal too.
Yep, I did. I ain't joking.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Big you.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Good question.
Yes, it's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Unwanted visitor seems like a perfect punching bag. Oh my gosh.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
Why does it seem so... Why did that screen just take forever?
What you have to do.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Jeez. You leave me alone, spiders.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Wonder what's in there. What's in here?
Anybody home? This must be an unwanted visitor. Time to go.
I am so smart!
Too slow. Over here. Get him. Nice try. Waken winds! Nice try.
Dedge. Boom, boom.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Let's go. Oh, and the level up? Let's go. We'll love to see it. And back to there. We took care of the unwanted visitor.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
I think Mid might need some help.
No, I think Mid needs to be at
Come up with
peace.
something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I
Good
just
point.
can't think what to do it.
Good question.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Yeah, you thought of that, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Oh my gosh, I just thought about this.
Just started reading books that don't have any...
Sid's daughter were making a ship. You loved it. You'll love to see it. So I feel like there's a meme in Final Fantasy XIV for those who don't understand that Sid always appeared when we needed to go somewhere with like a ship or a boat or like a transportation wild thing. So I just find it amusing.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends.
Wow.
The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure
Either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Another situation where we can choose.
So, Clive, who will accompany...
I mean, is this obvious? I kind of want to try Tarja just to see, but we're going with Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
We'll meet you, Jill.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?
Good question. Oh.
Welcome.
Ooh.
And a fine day to you.
Nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts? You can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Okay.
You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
We haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes.
What do you want? And? Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
That was easy.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Garlic and Pepio nuts.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Always. Anything for you, Jill.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I
Oh.
would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Is it wrong of you to enjoy the small things? Absolutely not. No.
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these
No.
ingredients to Hippocrates and Talia.
But I like this moment. This moment.
I will. You too.
It's so beautiful. And then the game's like, nope, back to reality. Okay. Hopefully this should be the end.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Moon Dew. Still what a name.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Oh, she's so cute.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Yeah. But let's do a little selling. Hello, Torval.
Is it business?
Hello, Karen.
Or pleasure?
Ooh, geez. I'm getting tired. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
2, 3, 4.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
We do not need 500 wormite. So we're gonna sell some
Not
off and make a little money. Why do I have so much of this stuff? Sure.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Alright, we sold off a little bit because it's so much. Alright, back to mid.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Hey, we do have more.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Give me the
To
stuff.
claim your just desserts?
Few are those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed. But if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us, a friend in Northreach.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking. Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, let's start
True.
working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Uh-oh.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Precision walloping. Dang it, I wanted to see him just like whapping on this giant steel thing with some crazy insane hammer.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I saw some dialogue options about Kupko, so we're gonna talk to them.
And what can I do for you? It's a relief. Thank you, Clive. Ta-ra, then.
Back, are ya? Good bloody riddance.
Good bloody riddance. If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts. Mine included. Thank you.
My arm's still throbbing something fierce. When will I learn to say no to that girl?
Let's go talk to Hippocrates, too.
I'm never drinking
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have said it many times.
Said it many times. Hugo Kuka was a murderer, but he was also a thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And though I know it was wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
His story is ended. Thank you, Clive.
Were you aware? But what of the Yes, change will come. You know,
That's awesome. I'm so happy that they add little dialogue like that, to show character and show that the characters are growing over time.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
She is. Oh. What does Vivian have to say?
And how may I assist you today?
Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekian's descent into chaos is all but
So
assured.
what if it's Parliament?
So what if it's Parliament, you ask? Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of the crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Which leaves but one man standing between Dhalmekian and disaster, former elite marshal Eugen Harvel. If any is to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be him. But as bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, I wonder?
Then I bid you good day. Here for another of my lectures. Here you are.
Oh, it shows us the fall of Drake's Fang.
Here's the latest information I have. Thus ends today's lesson.
Ooh. Something. There's a note.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Yes, it is.
He cracked the crystal too.
That's right, I did. Off the record, I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something you might need attention. Maybe, and by that I mean immediately. You know where I am. Oh, so these are all interesting. Look at the flood of quests. Alright, I want to... I know normally I like to do quests first, but I want to end... Because we're going to end soon. I was going to go later, but I'm actually pretty tired, so we're going to end after we go to Sid's grave. Because I think it would be fitting.
All right, Clive. Asterix, we'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with me, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telmund's projects to be quite the valiant enterprise. I doubt the Kenvarian's authorities would take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
I hope she's telling the truth. Not gonna run away, jeez. Sid's legacy.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals.
As free men.
As free men.
And women.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on.
It really does.
And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen.
Jeez, Lick is so happy.
Glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Oh my gosh, he's so excited.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Nice. Oh, I entered photo mode. I was like, why can't I see the map? Alrighty. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining. This was a light episode, a lot of just fighting and cleaning up since we, but we will be going, back at it again pretty soon. Tomorrow will be more forest with Kite, hopefully, if he's available. I think he said he was all set, so should be some late night spooky forest again. So thank you for watching. I always appreciate even just one or two people. It makes me happy, so I hope you will have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful night.